And if I never make it, then at least I left to go try. At least I left to go try. At least I left to go try. At least I left to go try.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Luis Revelo Jr. back at the gym Monday morning, 5 a.m. Getting into it, man. We're staying committed, we're staying focused, we're sticking to the plan. You know, we might have had a rough these last 2 weeks, but you know what? We're sticking to it and we're right here, we're right back at it. We ain't stopping until we get what we want. So right now we're at the gym, or we're gonna hit a push workout. So let's go. Got a lot going on right now, guys. Got a lot of projects I need to complete, a lot of work heading into the fourth quarter. Finally got that Richmond job out the way. Got paid, definitely happy about that. Trying to finish the quarter strong. Usually this is a time when most people slow down. They start spending a little more time with family. They start like getting ready for the holidays and stuff like that, but not me. I never have, and I probably never will, to be honest with you. This is probably one of my favorite exercises. Normally we do dumbbells, but today I'm doing barbell again. So I'm still kind of warming up, I do empty reps just to get my body used to the motion. All right, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This last 2 weeks, I just completely slacked off my program. Didn't stick to my macros at all. I had a lot going on work-wise, trying to get this project out the way. And I prioritize that over everything. I always have. I've always put work over everything because that's my livelihood. That's how I take care of my family. That's how I'm able to live and do the things that I do, you know? I'm not making it an excuse. I'm just saying I failed, I messed up, and we're getting back into it. There's really nothing much you can do. Like, why are you gonna waste time beating yourself up? It's not the end of the world. You just set yourself back a couple of weeks, but as long as you stay focused on the mission, focused on the end goal, then that's all that matters. It's never gonna be a straight line to the top. It's always gonna be peaks and valleys, baby, peaks and valleys. So anytime you start a business, word of mouth is the best promotional, word of mouth is the best way to promote your company, because people always buy when you're recommended by someone they know. Because there's that trust that already exists between the person recommending you and the person looking for your service. So when people recommend you for something, it's easier for people to just buy, you know. I had a client hire me on Saturday, paid me $200 to detail and wax his BMW. And I just started the detailing business a week ago. I made $365 my first week, and I only detailed 3 cars. So that's pretty good for only doing it part-time. Because you guys know I still got SoCal and I got a bunch of other stuff that I do. I only detail when I have some extra time, which isn't often. If I could do that in 1 week, actually I got my first customer in 3 days. Because the first 2 days I focused on building the website, getting all the chemicals, the basic necessities to get started. And pretty much I ran a $10 ad on Google, ended up getting my first client, and I washed 2 cars for him. And then through word of mouth, just like me posting on Instagram and sharing it on my stuff, I ended up getting a recommendation, and that's how I got my 3rd client, which I detailed his car on Saturday. And his car I detailed for $200. I actually only charged him $150, but he gave me a $50 tip because he said I did a really good job. So listen, man, anything is possible. All you guys gotta do is get started. Stop wasting time. I'm gonna fast. Normally, the Bible says you shouldn't tell people when you're fasting, you shouldn't show people when you're fasting. However, I'm only telling you guys because I want to educate you guys and teach you how important fasting is to not only your spiritual health, but to your physical health. You know, over the years, you accumulate so much trash, so much so many bad like toxins in your body from the food that you eat, the things that you drink, and you never let your body rest. You never take time to let your body detox itself. And a lot of you are what you eat. That's a true saying. Your body literally reproduces the cells in your body with the food that you consume. Therefore, you literally are what you eat. So a lot of us eat trash. A lot of us eat super greasy foods, fast foods, processed foods, alcohol, basically drinking poison, you know, and we go through our life never stopping. You never give your body a break. So that's why fasting is really important, because every time you fast, you detox the body. Not only that, but after a certain amount of hours, your body starts to fix itself. It starts to repair itself. And when I say after a certain amount of hours, I'm talking like 18 hours plus. So if you aren't fasting, you should start fasting. At least, you know, start with at least like 16 hours, 12 hours. It's like half a day. Just try to build up from there, but it's really good. And also, spend that time seeking God. Spend that time seeking your purpose in life. Focus on that time to grow spiritually, whether it's like reading the Bible, praying, meditating on your life, what God wants you to do, what His purpose is for you, and just let Him speak to you, and you'll start receiving messages, you know. So yeah, it's been a while since I fasted. I think I fasted like probably 6 months ago. I haven't done it in a while, and I just feel like it's time to do another one. So, and that's the thing, is you don't have to be strict and regimented about fasting. I mean, you should include it in your lifestyle, but it doesn't have to be like, oh, I fast every single Wednesday. You can do that, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, just do it once in a while, you know. A lot of people never do it at all, so just the fact that you're even willing to do it once is gonna help you a lot, and it's gonna separate you from so many people, because a lot of people can't get over their selfish desires or their lust for food, you know what I'm saying? They're so addicted to their foods, to their cravings, to their sugars, to their sodas and liquor and all this stuff. And eventually that's what ends up killing you if you do it long enough. Typically, there's no like mandatory time to fast. Usually, fasting is meant to like bring you closer to God, right? So whatever's taking your time away from God is what you probably need to fast from. So if it's social media, take a fast from social media. If it's food, fast from food. If it's Netflix, you know, stop watching Netflix. Whatever it is that you feel like is distracting you from your relationship with God, that's what you need to fast from. And so typically during a fast, you don't really want to eat. It's not just about not eating, but typically through a fast, you don't want to eat, because the food you eat clouds your thoughts. And so if you're eating while you're trying to connect with God and trying to connect with your spiritual self, the food is going to distract you from that. It's going to cloud your mind. And yeah, and then also for drinking, you pretty much just want to drink water. You could drink like coffee or anything like that. Like I said, it depends what you're fasting from. If you're fasting 100% like from anything, then just water. You know, I wouldn't recommend a dry fast. But if you're fasting from like social media and stuff, then you can eat. Like that's not the point of your fast. Only you know what you're fasting for. I was making my Instagram post real quick for the day because I have to. It's part of my plan, part of my coaching that I'm doing with Wes. And he has a certain blueprint that he has us do every single day. And if he sees us not doing it, when we get on those calls, those one-on-one calls, he lets us know, hey, come on, you say you want this, but you're not doing what I told you to do. How can you say that you want something and you're not doing what I'm literally telling you to do? You asked me how to achieve the results that I have, and I'm telling you exactly what I do every single day, and you're not doing it. So, and I'm not the type of person that likes to let people down. So I'm gonna do what he tells me to do. Although I haven't been 100%, you know, I've been slacking, and that's always been my problem. I start and stop things. The only thing that I ever stuck to 100% without stopping was building SoCal, and that's it. Everything else, I started, I stopped. Even with my music, I went hard in like 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, and then I took a break, a 3-year break. Then I came back in 2017. That's when I met Joel and I started filming with him. Now I haven't stopped since, but all my life there's been periods of starting and stopping. And my coach told us, he said, the reason why most people aren't where they want to be in life, number one, they don't put in the work. Number two, they start and stop too much. They never see things through. Not this time, bro. This time, we're going all the way to the end. I got my coach in my corner, got my wife, my supporters, and I can't let you guys down. So, you know, we're gonna see it through to the very end. All right, guys, just got done with a good push workout. Feeling good, feeling great. It's about to be 7 in the morning. We got here at 5. Put in that work, and that's pretty much it for right now. I'm gonna head home, shower, head to the office. We got a lot to film. I'm working on the course for SoCal contracting. So I got all that stuff that I gotta work on right now, plan out and stuff like that. I'm working with Bradley and Lightspeed VT. So the course will be uploaded there, but we still got a lot of information to do. But anyways, I wanted to close out this video with something that my coach says all the time. He says, I love you guys, but I hate your habits, right? Because all of us are just a product of our habits. We're all a product of the thing that we do every day repeatedly. So if you repeatedly make bad choices when you're going out to eat, what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna drink, if you're repeatedly making bad choices about skipping the gym, you know, every day you have a choice. You go to the gym or you can skip. You can eat healthy and hit your macros, or you can eat whatever you want, whatever your flesh craves, and just stuff yourself with all the sugars and toxins and all that bad stuff that most of us normally eat. Or you can eat healthy. But you are a product of your habits. You are what you repeatedly do. And that's just something that's been stuck in my mind. Like, people always wonder, oh, you know, why can't I change? Why can't I change? Like, I've been trying this diet, I've been working out, I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. And the reality is, most of you are not. You say that you are, but you're really not. I've done it myself. I actually have a calendar in my room where every day that I lose the day, because I have 3 main things that I have to do every day. I have to wake up at 4 a.m., have to hit the gym, and I have to hit my macros. And if I don't do one of those 3 things, the day is lost. I thought that I was following my program. I thought that I was on track doing everything that I needed to do. But if you look at my calendar, I have way more L's than I have W's, you know? So I'm not as consistent as I think I am. I'm not doing as well as I thought I was. But I needed to see that visual in order to like hold myself accountable and stop lying to myself and stop saying, yeah, you're working hard, you're sticking to your diet. Really, you're not, because if you look at the calendar doesn't lie. I have more L's than I have W's. But that's gonna change. So going into October, a new month, new start, we're gonna knock it out of the park every single day. And I'm not gonna wait until October 1st. I'm gonna start actually right now, today, with this video. And yeah, man, you're a product of your habits. So if you want a better life, pick better habits. And that's really all it is, man. We're all creatures of habit. If you're trying to replace a bad habit like drinking or overeating or smoking or anything like that, you got to replace it with an equally positive habit. So for me, I have trouble overeating. I eat whatever I want. I got used to, you know, being comfortable and eating all the delicious foods that my flesh craves, you know. And also drinking. I started drinking when I was like 23, and I've struggled with it ever since. I went through a breakup with the woman who is now my wife, and during that time it was really tough for me, the fact that me and her were no longer together. And obviously she's the woman of my dreams, so you can imagine how I felt, and it was really hard for me. It was tough. So I started drinking to try to numb the pain. I started drinking to like deal with that rejection, with that loss, because ultimately it was my fault, because I just wasn't being the man that she needed me to be. I didn't deserve her. I didn't have the qualities to deserve a woman like that, you know. And I just ended up messing up that relationship. But thankfully, by the grace of God, after time and years passed, we ended up getting back together. We ended up getting married and everything, and now we're having a baby. And so life is good, life is great, you know, and everything's moving forward. And now I've allowed the drinking to get to a point where it's no longer healthy for me. Listen, I'm not telling you to stop drinking. I think you should if you do drink, but to each their own. You're in charge of your life. You make the decisions that you want. I just know that for myself, to be who I want to be in life and to be at the level that I want to be, I need to stop the drinking. I need to stop the overeating. I need to stop the laziness, the inconsistencies. And that's how it starts, man. It's all in your habits. It's all in your daily habits. And that's what I've been working on with my coach, Wes. It's all about that morning routine, getting that morning routine locked in and loaded every single day without fail. So that's what we're going to do. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next clip.